Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here and clicking on this video. So I noticed that my 1-star review video did really well after I posted it on the Bloodborne Reddit, which again, the community is freaking amazing. If y'all are playing Bloodborne or you want to play it but you're not sure where to start, this community will help you so much. So I'll put the link down below. It's an awesome Reddit community. So yeah, it got a lot of traffic because of that, and that's pretty cool. But I really like making those formats, you know, it's different from just making guides. I just like the lightheartedness and, you know, messing around, laughing, and reading some really funny comments, some really salty ones too. So Dark Souls 3, let's get into it. So the first website is Best Buy. You can't see it because I zoomed in my thing, but yes, bestbuy.com. So, unless you're an elite gamer. Who here considers themselves elite gamers? Because I do not. I remember when I beat the first two bosses in Bloodborne, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I did that. I cannot believe. And I did. No need to be an elite gamer, alright? Too difficult to play and progress in game, not worth the effort. It is 100% worth the effort. It is so fun. And that's the thing, you know, people will write off things so quickly when they don't get it instantly. They have no patience. And for games like this, you need patience, you need perseverance, and most importantly, you need to problem solve, which is really fun. Or you can go to Elite Gaming School. Worst RPG I have ever played. I bought this game thinking it would be a challenge, but also have a great story as well, but come on, this game is only 20 gigabytes, largely because there is no data in the game. Its point is to take forever to complete a section and to cuss the screen until your face turns red. Now, I'm willing to agree that cussing the screen until your face turns red is a thing that may or may not happen. But the point is not to take forever to complete a section. The point is to explore and, like, come on, this is the thing I love more about these games, is to get in an area you have no idea what's going on, what's ahead, and you have no map. You don't know what the heck you're doing, but you explore and you find these little nooks and crannies, and you find these secret areas, and you find this sweet loot. To me, that's what I love about it, you know? It's the figuring out the layout and just finding everything. That's what I like. So basically, the maps don't need to be large and there is no story, it's just an RPG locked on extreme difficulty. In before he asks for easy mode. The only defense that works is the roll away, and that does not even work. I got 3 hours in this piece of garbage. At least he wrote garbage right this time. In the previous video, this guy wrote garage. And I'm only past the first mission. This is not GTA, my friend. This is not GTA, there's no missions. Game disc makes for a good drink coaster though. Oh my gosh, that is so salty. I don't know why I turned Irish there. Listen, I've been there, we've all been there. You know, back in the day when you could actually rent games, or when it was a thing, and you didn't have to give like a $40 deposit or whatever. And you rented a game and it turned out to be complete crap. Sometimes I would play Frisbee with it, but I would never, you know, use it as a coaster. Let's read this one by Sarah V. The disc was loose upon Arica. Haven't had time to... ... Now, why would you leave us hanging like that? That is a shitty cliffhanger. Like, I want to know. You haven't had time to what? What didn't you have time to do, Sarah? I want to know. The disc was loose upon Arica. Haven't had time to... yet. To see if it works. But not impressed. She was waiting to see if it worked or not. But she's not impressed. Did she try it or not? I feel like this is a riddle, guys. I think we need to decipher this. So, you know, let me know in the comments below what you think this means. Because I don't know. If you enjoy getting killed constantly and love feeling frustrated, raise your hand if you love it. And this game is perfect for you. If you want to devote hours and hours developing skills, no useful purpose in your life, this game is perfect for you. Excuse me. What video game has given you a skill that you can use? Like, apart from hand-eye coordination, you're not gonna learn how to fight with swords in any game. Especially not a Souls game. So, I'm not sure what the point is here, but make it make sense, dude. If you want to spend a month acquiring skills and then spend a month going online and telling people to get good, then this game is perfect for you. Well, in that case, player, here's a tip for you. Get good! If you enjoy playing PS4 games but aren't a hardcore gamer, I love how they like use these terms like elite gamer, hardcore gamer. It's like they're trying to say that you need to be a specific type of person to like Souls games or even just complete them, you know? You don't need to like them to complete them, but I'm saying everyone can do it, literally. If I was able to finish Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne, everyone can, literally. Not for beginner. Not a good game for people who don't play too often, way too technical. If you're an experienced gamer and like the technical and precision attacks, then this is for you. I'm not sure if it's really technical and precise, maybe the parries, obviously. But it's more about, you know, patience and anticipating your opponent's movements and reacting accordingly. And of course, dodging when you need to. It's so weird, like, as if being a beginner gamer has anything to do with it. Every game is different, you know, except if you're talking about like Call of Duty and stuff, but every game has a learning curve. Yes, this one has a steeper learning curve than most games, but it's so rewarding when you start to get it, and that's the beauty of these games, you know? Like, you're not an elite gamer because you can complete it. That's total bull. It's just what people say, you know, to make themselves feel better for not having the patience to actually persevere and complete the games. And that's what it is to me, you know? It's like when people see someone who's super jacked, they're like, oh, they're probably on steroids. It takes years and years and super clean diet, but everyone can do it. And so you can't just write it off to make yourself justify the fact that you're just lazy and you don't want to do it. Everyone can do it. Not my cup of tea. I like 5 hours. I like 5 hours energy. Is that what he's talking about? I don't know. I didn't like the controller layout of the way the character moved. I'm pretty sure you can change your controls, but I never checked. I like them. I was hoping this game would be like God of War. People, y'all need to stop thinking Dark Souls is a freaking hack and slash. It is not. A 2-second Google search will tell you that. The fighting style is very slow. Depends on weapons you have, and the combos don't seem like combos. But because it's not written like 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 44 hits. Like, this isn't Marvel vs. Capcom, dude. Your character is slow and it's very hard to dodge. Maybe if you fat roll. I would like to think I'm an expert gamer. Oh gosh, this one thinks he's an expert gamer, guys. BO3. Oh, that explains it. Black Ops 3, Call of Duty, okay. Took me forever to get past the first boss, and by the time I finally did it, I was over it. All dodging. Okay, so it can't be all dodging, considering the fact that you have to hit the boss to beat it, and you said you beat it, so, you know, don't mislead people for no reason, alright? But I gave it a 2-star just because it's not a bad RPG game, it's just not one for me. Good on you, friend, humble yourself, it's the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
I know people say maybe it's not for them and stuff like that, but so as much as I want to say that it's subjective, that not everyone likes the same games, I feel like if you persevere with this one, you're gonna like it because everyone loves the feeling of achievement. And that's psychological, and I could go in depth about that, but that is not what this video is about. Don't buy if you're easily angered. This game presents an intense challenge that I in no way had patience for. At least he's admitting it. Promptly traded it in at GameStop. Why would you do that? Only lost out on $10. So you sold your soul to the devil for $10. Oh gosh, you should have kept the game. Not what expected. Don't like the style of the game. Okay. Too much setup and creating character before gameplay. Bruh. It's like, oh my gosh, character creator is not even in depth. And there's not a lot you have to do, like, bro. Not fun. A game has no difficulty setting. And it ain't ever gonna get one if From Software makes a game where there's a difficulty setting. I will send the FBI at their offices just to make sure they haven't been, you know, taken over by aliens. Maybe their body has been possessed by some kind of symbiote, just to make sure, you know, that ain't ever gonna happen. I'm not really interested in spending 200 hours. How did you estimate that though? 200 hours? I'm really curious what the calculation and what the parameters, you know, that person used to calculate or to get to that 200 hours. Figuring out how to beat the first boss, so the game wasn't even enjoyable for me. Chris, if it takes you 200 hours, how to figure out a simple boss pattern? I'm not sure video games are for you, plain and simple. If you like being abusive relationships, I mean, yeah. Because I feel like my relationship with Dark Souls games is like having a Stockholm syndrome, you know? There's a fine line between love and hate, and you love it. You really do love it, but then you hate it, and you love the hate that you feel for it, because it gives you the drive, you know, to continue. At least for me, you know? Maybe there's a lot to say psychologically about that, but we're not gonna get into it because no one wants to dig in my brain. Too hard. Game's hard and sucks to play because of how difficult it is to play. I feel like I'm on thesaurus.com reading this sentence. Alright, let's switch to Amazon, and honestly most of these 1-star comments is like, I didn't get the right disc, it was damaged, blah blah blah, so nothing to do with the game, but that is how Amazon is. As a mom of a gamer, it drives them crazy. The bosses will give them a fight. I love how like enthusiastic she is about it, but she gave it a 1 star. She just loves that her kid is getting his ass kicked by a freaking digital character in a video game. That's awesome. Oh gosh, there are comments on these. Video games cause anxiety in people, which promote among siblings. Is that true? I don't know. I'm an only child, so I wouldn't know. This game is absolutely not worth playing unless you like the idea of dying over and over and over and not being able to complete just the tutorial part of the game. If I could give it a 0, I would. There's a tutorial part of the game? I mean, I don't remember. Tutorials are meant to ease you into the mechanics of the game and not have you die over and over and not let you progress. There is no tutorial. It just tells you like the movements, how to parry, how to block, how to hit, and then you need to figure out how to parry, how to block, how to dodge, how to hit. There is no tutorial, what the hell. I forgot that I hate the Dark Souls series and foolishly bought this. So you forgot, or you knew you hate it, but you thought, you know what, I'll give it a shot. That's probably what happened. It has been several years since I played Dark Souls 1, and as soon as I went up against the first boss, I remembered. Okay, so for them, the trigger to their Dark Souls trauma or PTSD is the first boss. I hate this game now, and I realize I hate this series too. There is no difficulty adjustment. Oh, again with the easy modes. Get good. And you know, to me it's kind of funny when people pick up this game and then, you know, complain about dying when it literally says, prepare to die again. And of course, it should say again and again and again and again and again and again. But still, it's literally written right there. Okay, so I absolutely love this one. Well, it's not Souls 1 or 3, and you can't make a pizza with it. Needs to get good. What the hell? Too slow paced. Wasn't what I expected. Game is a fucking joke. Run into giant boss 1 minute into the game. Waste of time. That's what I feel like this guy, you know, sounds like. It's reviewed in Canada, so you know, maybe. But I sounded more Irish. Again, why do I do this? Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video here. That's it for Dark Souls 3 Salty Edition. So let me know of some reviews you've seen that I might not have gotten here in the video. Which one made you laugh the most? So I'll see you guys in the next video and have an awesome day and an awesome weekend. Peace out.